Infinity, a concept so vast and mysterious that it has intrigued humanity for centuries. From mathematics to philosophy and even physics, the idea of infinity seems to stretch our imagination to its limits. But does infinity really exist in the physical world, or is it just a construct of our minds? The origins of the concept of infinity can be traced back to ancient Greek philosophy. Aristotle, one of the most influential thinkers of all time, distinguished between two types of infinity: potential infinity and actual infinity. Potential infinity describes processes that can go on forever, like counting numbers. Actual infinity, on the other hand, implies an unending quantity that exists as a whole. Aristotle believed that while potential infinity exists, actual infinity does not. Fast forward to modern mathematics, where infinity plays a central role. Mathematicians like Georg Cantor revolutionized our understanding by showing that there are actually different sizes of infinity. For example, the set of natural numbers is infinite, but so is the set of real numbers. And somehow the set of real numbers is a larger infinity. Mind-blowing, isn't it? This idea comes from the concept of cardinality, which measures the size of infinite sets. The natural numbers, 1, 2, 3, and so on, form an infinite set called countable infinity because you can list them in order. However, the real numbers, which include all decimals and fractions, form an uncountable infinity. Cantor proved that no matter how you try to list the real numbers, there will always be more that are left out, making this a larger type of infinity. In the realm of physics, infinity appears in some of the most extreme and fascinating phenomena, like black holes. A black hole's singularity is described as a point of infinite density. However, many scientists argue that this infinity might just reflect the limits of our current understanding rather than an actual physical reality. And what about the universe itself? Is it infinite? Well, that's still up for debate. Current observations suggest that the universe is flat and potentially infinite in extent, but this doesn't necessarily mean it's infinite in content. There might be limits to how much matter and energy exist. At the quantum level, nature seems to have fundamental limits, like the Planck length, the smallest measurable unit of space. This challenges the idea of true infinity in the physical world. If there's the smallest possible scale, can the concept of infinity still apply to reality? Philosophically, infinity also raises questions about the nature of reality itself. Does the infinite exist outside of human thought, or is it purely a mental construct? Many argue that our brains use infinity to describe processes or ideas we can't fully grasp, like eternity or the concept of the divine. In mathematics, infinity is indispensable. In physics, it's a tool to push our understanding of the universe, and in philosophy, it's a way to confront the unknown. But whether infinity exists in the physical world remains an open question. So, does infinity exist? Perhaps the answer lies not in proving or disproving it, but in exploring the endless possibilities it represents. After all, the journey to understanding infinity is fittingly never-ending.